Gelato is made with more milk and less cream. Ice cream is made with more cream. So it's kind of like when you add too much butter to any dish, the butter weighs the flavor. And they got all that salt trying to taste the flavor, but they don't realize that the butter's in it. So now you're just eating salt and butter. We don't have to have all that seasoning. We can use natural plants. How to season your food to stay alive. Anybody gotta say you gotta walk around eating bland foods, but you should eat a salad. You fat as fuck. You still fucking obese in 2026. When your body's telling you to rest, you rest. Because boy, have I been creating all these beautiful ideas that you have. They're ready to give birth. Divine woman, are you ready for your blessings? Are you ready for your opportunities? And here's what I mean by birthing season. All the things that you manifested, all the material things, all the spiritual wealth, all the spiritual protection, all the spiritual blessings that the divine has given you, they're on this way. But remember, the divine blesses their children in their own way. So if you're a child of God and you're just a spooky, kooky, spontaneous, beautiful soul, you're going to get your blessing just that way. It's best to work in a humble nature, almost like you're naive. God, they can tell when you're being sincere. They can tell when you're being a true person in your heart. So don't go try to trick nobody, and don't go falling from waterfalls. Don't go doing things that you have no business doing while you're in those divine spiritual realms, dimension jumping. So if you're able to dimension jump like that, that means you have power. So just imagine you having all this power and you're some type of practitioner. Like, what would that look like in the 3D or whatever dimension you are on physically, but mentally, as you're dimension jumping, you have a lot of power, and that shows from how you position yourself in this current spiritual war. Okay, so that may look like a voodoo practitioner, or that may look like a root worker, or a brujeria. Who knows what that will look like? Or that just may be a girl who is very fascinated in the occult, not knowing that she was called to so much more. And then I posed the question, when do we connect with our roots to know our true path? Because all that ruckus up there in the spiritual realm is awakening the true gods. As I was on the path of thinking about the dimension jumping and dating, something of a more higher frequency came to mind, and the thought made me pose the question. If there's a lot of spiritual warfare that's going on right now, and the true gods are waking up, the true gods being the divine woman, okay? What if we're all being dismantled and we're all crumbling right now because we created a false image based off of a path that was never for us? And whether that path be religion, whether that path be a ship, we know what we know. We know what we knew about ships by now. That's a relationship, a friendship, a acquaintanceship, a partnership, business ship, whatever ship that is. The ship has sailed, okay? Or simply just mastering the art of being the woman that you are. Either way, we were taken off our path, and the true gods are calling their children. So what may seem like crumbling is really just the downfall of the false you. So let the false you die.